The tension between Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants has become one of the biggest questions surrounding what happens next. Both of them have spoken about their relationship and hinted at where things may have started to fall apart. And with Gilbert preparing to launch his next show in August after months of promoting it and bringing in new talent, the timing is interesting. Underdog Arena is now shut down, leaving several of the former cast members figuring out their next steps. Josiah has already shown up on NBA TV, while the future of Genius, Kmart, Rashad, and Swaggy remains unclear. Although Swaggy does appear to be heading toward Gilbert's new setup, McCants is the name where fans seem to notice the biggest disconnect. A lot of that goes back to the old Rashad McCants quit narrative. At first, Patrick Beverley was connected to that story, but the actual workout claim came from Deron Williams, who said McCants quit during a workout. That story eventually became part of the larger conversation around McCants' NBA career, especially whenever he discussed missed opportunities. The response from some former players was basically, "Hold up, we saw you in those workouts." They claimed McCants avoided certain matchups, including Julius Hodge and other players competing for draft position. And now, with McCants and Arenas publicly discussing where their relationship may have gone wrong, people are looking back at all of those old moments a little differently.
Did Rashad McCants ever tell you his history with me?
Nah.
Very interesting. I made him quit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we tried out for the Lakers early in my career, and it was just me and him in a workout. He quit it.
Oh,
So
man.
anything he says, I can't.
It do hurt. Even when it do hurt, it don't hurt. What are you talking about?
No. So look.
What are we talking about?
No, what I'm saying is,
Hey, one microfracture too, buddy.
me too, nigga. Me too, nigga.
Still playing.
Me too, nigga.
Don't judge me.
Me too.
Judge me off my
Me
body of
too.
work and conversation.
Me too. What the fuck you mean?
I
Nigga?
just fuck here.
You gotta watch what you say when you ain't backing it up, nigga.
No, what I'm
Talking
saying,
about somebody
you
else.
quit.
Somebody else told
No, what
you
I'm
I
saying.
quit.
You quit.
You said somebody else told you.
I said.
Nah, you didn't. Because you just said it in the beginning. We'll rewind it back. We know what you said. Y'all gotta watch the full episode. Darvin Ham told me. He reminded us.
That was clearly one of the moments Rashad McCants did not appreciate. The same subject also came up on the Title League podcast featuring Charlie Villanova, Deron Williams, Theo Pinson, and Raymond Felton. I would normally show the original clip here, but the guy on key made a joke about it that was pretty funny, so I'm gonna leave that part out. Instead, let's focus on how Rashad McCants responded to the situation.
At buzzing, I've seen some clips circulating around social media. Obviously some things you want to address. The floor is yours, sir.
I just got a question to y'all first. I mean, I can predict the answers, but just as for my own collective memory bank, for knowing me for as long as y'all know me, do I look like a type of nigga that would duck smoke or quit?
Yeah.
Well,
That's one answer. Kenyon?
look, no, I don't see that in you. Like, I don't.
Brandon?
I don't.
No,
It's just
I don't see it.
my personal.
Okay, so we got one nigga
Why
on the
y'all
whole-
lying, dog?
We got one
Why
nigga
y'all
that
lying?
don't. We got one nigga that don't respect.
contest and quit. He didn't want to play no more. So why y'all
We
playing?
got one nigga that don't respect me. So now the chat can hear that. So with that being said, anybody out there that thinks that I would duck or quit with any nigga in front of me for any reason got me fucked up. One, it was cute the first time when niggas tried to line me up and bring a nigga on the show and help him get his views up. For all that nigga to just leave the set right after I go to the bathroom and nobody knows I tried to line it up with him and he ducked. And then karma caught up with him for you can't lie on God and then think nothing gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga just got out of jail for that, I guess. So you got these other niggas that don't like me. I guess when niggas don't like you, you expect them to say anything good about you? Like if you got some shit on, if you done some shit to some niggas, you think they gonna sit around together and kumbaya talking good about you? Especially when you rising. Niggas out here, they out here. We moving. I'm out here 85% in the chat. Niggas don't like that. But when I start getting group chats and niggas sending me screenshot what niggas is saying, all right, see y'all niggas all together. Y'all wanna attack the God. All right, cool.
McCants seemed to suggest that he had seen private group texts and side conversations that made the situation look very different from the public version. But the counter-argument comes from Patrick Beverley and Uncle Suge, who work behind the scenes on the show. According to Pat Bev, Rashad was actually texting him directly and saying he didn't enjoy working with the other guys.
I was just getting messages from Rashad McCants on how you don't like working with y'all, and all of a sudden, you off the show, Gil?
I tell you everything them niggas was saying while you wasn't there, Gil. There was a lot of snickering going on. I recorded some of that shit too, man. I tell you. You know how I am. You know my phone full of shit. God damn it. I kept meaning to wear my goddamn recording glasses. I didn't want to make it too obvious.
Before the situation on the show started getting this complicated, McCants was speaking very differently about Gilbert Arenas and the opportunity he had been given. At a point when Rashad really needed that opportunity, he made it clear that he appreciated what Gilbert and the rest of the group had created for him.
I just want to give my appreciation for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Came in very excited and grateful that Gil, Tim gave me the opportunity to be here to do what we doing. My life has changed since. I know everybody don't like what the fuck I gotta say happened. It's a necessary evil, right? So I'm here to stir the pot. I'm here to do what I fucking do, and I do it the best. So my appreciation not only for Gil, Tim, but us collectively, and Lexi. Sexy Red, Lexi Brown, Sexy Brown.
Oh no!
Norris, you know what I'm saying? Even Swag, like I just...
Swoops.
Cheryl
Swoops.
Just the appreciation, man. I just needed to take the time and really, been reflecting a lot, sitting at the crib, just soaking up all the moments, the viral moments, you know what I'm saying? Everybody see me now, I'm going out, I get a lot of recognition and shit, so it's really...
Now, this is where the recent comments from Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants become important. McCants has always had a complicated relationship with the University of North Carolina and the basketball world surrounding it, especially after going up against a respected figure like Roy Williams. He never really seemed to fit into that Carolina family network, and that has reportedly affected his relationships with some of the players he won a championship with as well. That matters because when you lose those connections, the opportunities around basketball can become much more limited. So now, with everything that has happened involving Underdog being called the #1 situation before the show shut down just weeks later, we're going to hear what Gilbert and Rashad have said about where their relationship stands today.
A fight. I'm like you guys. I'm trying. I love the drama. Yeah, let's go with what we got. You just get to asking questions, and that's what we thought we didn't know we was getting dragged into it. We had to put the bulletproof vest on ourselves. And that was the problem that I was having. Like, wait a minute. I had my draft. Shit, I had my workouts, right? If anybody want to say anything about our workout, let's do this, if I can remember it. So let's go with the first one. Okay, so the first one, if you follow the episode, right? We're going at each other the whole time. Meaning whatever I'm saying, he's going opposite, right? That's what this conversation is about. So we're going back and forth. Like, I have the rundown. There's nothing about anything in a rundown. So he has a little pause session in it, and then asks, is he known as a quitter? And then he asked me. So, yeah, from my experience with you, yeah, battle mode, right? You lose a game, you don't want to play no more. You win a game, you don't want to play no more. You win a shootout, you don't want to play no more. To the point where in the shootout, it became such a running thing that we had to create a whole 500K contest for you to participate in, because that's your thing. You win one game, you don't want to play. You lose one game, you don't want to play. So my experience with you, yes. And then you go into whatever this beef was, right? It's not like you started with the beef, then asked me. But let's just be honest. If you're taking a side, you're gonna say, nah, hell no. If you're being neutral, the answer is, how the fuck I supposed to know? But no matter what we say personally, it doesn't change with you, right? It doesn't change the moment that those guys were in together. Like if y'all went on some robbing spree, and then 20 years later, you bring it up and then they say you robbed something, you ask me, do I look like a thief? No, but it doesn't change the fact that you had with them. So bringing us into something we don't know, it's like you're putting us in a situation where we don't know this play. What play do we have here? Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. Like, are you nodding? Do I need to blink twice? Like, what is the play? Like, do you want the whatever you say, we just nod with it? We don't know. It's not like you're prepping us, right? So you're responding to them. You're going overboard. You're not addressing what they're saying to the point where they're gonna respond back, which they did even worse. Bring on Darren Williams. They had their little convo, unravel some more stuff. So I'm in. Let's see what's about to pop off. Still, we don't have a play. So you don't want to, do we attack them? Do I say, hey, I dropped 51 on him, I'm not paying attention. You know what I mean? I dropped 51 on D. Will. I'm not paying attention to what he said. Like, nah, that's, like, so from there, we're just spectators, right? How do we jump into something we don't know nothing about? Right, that whole group is 2005. So you want us to fight with you on a situation we are clueless about. So just like everybody else, you're sitting there listening and you heard their side and you're sitting there like, so you want to ask questions, and then if you ask questions, it seems like you're on that side because you asking a question. Just like you can see even the question from Josiah seeing like, yo, what you on? Why you asking me this? It seemed like even starting off the question like, then that's why I was like, whoa, wait, what are we doing? I already know how this is gonna end. We blamed for this.
Where does the show stand?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah. Let's have that conversation first. What is going on?
I wish I knew what was going on. I don't really talk to nobody. I don't really get into the semantics. All I know is Gil want to do his own shit.
So hold on.
Gil is
I'm not trying to get
Gil
mad.
is Michael Jackson, bro. We the Jackson 5.
Okay.
So who left?
Mike
did Gil
left.
leave or did they kick Gil out?
You can't kick Gil out and we stay. That don't make no sense.
So Gil left.
Gil.
Yes or no? Don't start.
I feel like Gil be ducking me because I be tearing. That's how I feel. I feel like I be tearing shit up and Gil can't handle that shit. Gil want to win. I be tearing up. I'm not gonna lie. I be tearing shit up.
Right,
he
so,
don't like, and I'm the that just be going against the grain all the time. I done had to say, man, I ain't come over here to argue. I'm like, we here, it's a debate show. What are you talking about? You didn't come here to argue. This is what we built. We built the whole platform on arguing. The reason they tuning in is they want to see what we're arguing about today. What do you mean? So it's like he got fatigued on it. It's like, I'm not about to go over here argue with this no more. But I'm playing a character, so it's not like this is who I like. My personality is not the man, I'm gonna go against the grain just cause. I'm strategic and very, very intelligent. So it's like, all right, what are we talking about today? Are you gonna take that stance? I don't like that.
So
but everybody else going, politically correct.
But you embrace being the agitator.
I've been the agitator all my life. Yeah. I fought against North Carolina in the NCAA for 10 years on the other side by myself.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind standing alone.
I got so many questions, bro, but I'm gonna try to stay on track. So, but as it stands, because on the outside looking in, from the ignorant fan that don't know no better, correct this for me. They let the white people come in and take Gil out and replace him with Skip.
Say that, That's not.
What is the
it.
truth of the matter?
That's not it, man. That's not it. I'll say this because I don't want to be speaking for nobody because nobody has said.
Don't say nothing out of
nobody
out
but
of
Gil
class.
has said anything. He's the only one going his own shit and be like, "This is what's happening." But he like to save his own face.
Right.
That's him. He ain't trying to save everybody else.
Yeah.
But he'll save him.
Yeah.
It ain't no white man. They came in and helped us build the shit, pay for the whole production, the whole all that. It's a sponsor.
Yeah.
Like it ain't no he brought Skip in.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. To the people that don't know no better.
And Skip was drowning. He saved that.
Yeah. Yeah, we was trying to figure out why he was doing it. We don't need Skip, bro.
Right.
We killing. But it was like, yo, what you gonna do? Bring Skip Bayless and we're gonna bring, I'm like, hey, bring Skip in, bro. If he can save you, try. Right. I'm still on your ass. It don't matter. Where you go, who you got in here, I'm on. So
After hearing both sides, Rashad McCants is basically saying he doesn't even know where his relationship with Gilbert Arenas currently stands. Gilbert also posted a video directly addressing McCants, but deleted it soon after, and unfortunately I didn't download it before it disappeared. Now McCants is likely trying to figure out his next move and find another opportunity in the podcast space. I'm not sure how strong a solo Rashad McCants podcast would be without that group around him, but within that cast, he clearly fit the dynamic. And honestly, one thing McCants was saying is absolutely correct. A show needs somebody willing to take the opposite position. That's where the arguments happen. That's where the passion comes from, and that's what creates the clips people want to share. If everybody on the panel agrees all the time, it doesn't matter how intelligent the opinions are, the conversation usually isn't going to produce the same kind of energy. That's why you see people saying outrageous things about music and sports just to get attention, because going viral has become more important than actually making a thoughtful point. Some of these people don't even care whether what they're saying is true as long as it creates a moment people can argue about. And yeah, Rashad can definitely be wrong sometimes, but every once in a while he'll say something everybody else is thinking and nobody wants to say out loud. I can appreciate that, because even when I disagreed with some of his basketball takes and found myself scratching my head, I still understood why his personality was important to the show. That kind of contrast was a major part of what helped the platform grow. Then you add Kenyon Martin and the other personalities, and the dynamic becomes what it becomes. But they were still playing off Gilbert in a major way. The name was Gil's Arena, so I don't think Underdog genuinely believed they could continue operating the same way forever without Gilbert. That was his show and his creation. Once he got control of his name back, the question was pretty simple. How do you keep going? You don't. But the interesting part is that the show didn't lose enough momentum for people to stop caring. If anything, people may be more curious about this upcoming season than ever because they want to see the new setup and find out who actually ends up on the show. They also want to know what happens to McCants and the other talent that helped build the platform in the first place. And then you have to look back at Rashad calling Underdog #1 and ask how much of that was simply his on-camera personality and how much was genuinely how he felt. Gilbert seems to believe the real tension started because Rashad felt like nobody defended him when Deron Williams and Patrick Beverly were criticizing him. But I clearly remember Kenyon Martin being one of the people who defended him during that live conversation I showed earlier, when McCants asked the entire cast whether he looked somebody who would quit. Then Gilbert answered, "Yeah, you do." I think Gilbert was trying to make a joke while Rashad was taking the moment seriously, and that's where things may have gotten lost. You can't take every single thing personally in a podcast environment like that. At the same time, these guys know each other, so they understand the personalities and the history behind those exchanges better than anybody watching from the outside. Rashad has also said Gilbert always wants to win every argument and gets salty behind the scenes when Rashad beats him in a debate. So I don't know, maybe that's part of the tension too. But I honestly think Gilbert and Rashad were good for each other on that show. I never really thought they needed Skip Bayless because that felt more like something Underdog wanted to bring into the mix. Gilbert was important to that early process though, and they had already been trying to build toward that gridiron concept. And the Skip Bayless situation was already looking strange over at FS1, so bringing him into the mix made the whole thing even more interesting. But when you look at what Uncle Shug said about Rashad and Kenyon Martin allegedly having conversations behind Gilbert's back, it does raise another question. At the same time, Kenyon clearly has his own reason to be upset with Gilbert after everything that happened on the show, so until those alleged recordings actually come out, there's no way to confirm or deny what Uncle Shug is claiming. What we do know is that Kenyon has defended Rashad before, and we've also seen people give Kenyon credit when Antoine Daniels made his comments. That entire Uncle Shug storyline also seemed to grow out of those conversations, including the moment when one of the guys complimented Kenyon and Uncle Shug responded with his own criticism. The reason all of this matters now is because those relationships could directly affect who Gilbert decides to bring back for the next version of the show. Eventually, it stops being just about business and becomes a question of trust. Can Gilbert actually trust these people as friends, or does he feel like certain lines were crossed behind the scenes? This time, he's also operating outside of Underdog, so the entire working relationship is going to look different. And honestly, that could play a major role in who ends up joining him for the next chapter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace!